Lovely Biafrans, this is Nigerian Eyes News. Nigerian Eyes News. The bridge has destroyed Nigerian government. And the Nigerian government wrote out this article from Nigerian Eyes. Procrastination is not laziness. It is it's a depression of response. That is what Nigerian government is writing today under our prime minister and under bridge. When Nigerian government saw the finance minister making move in Washington D.C., the Nigerian Eyes News brought out this message. We've been telling them that if you take Mazen Nnamdi Kanu away, more dangerous people, better than more wicked, more than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will appear. And they remove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Our PM let them know instead that the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will become worthless and useless in their own hand. Now they have started seeing faces that back up the bridge. Nigeria is shaking and quenching. Nigerian government have seen the finance minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, and they saw him inside Capitol Hill making move with all the administration inside Washington, D.C. And here is their write-up from Nigerian Eyes. Procrastination is not laziness. It's a depression of response. A depression of response. And what do we mean by depression of response? Depression of response is what we have been telling Nigerian people starting from Aburi Accord. Starting from Aburi Accord, restructure, they refused. Accept Onyebiri, Ibeyabiri, they refused. Now, Nigerian government has found out that this thing is no more a joke. It's not a joke anymore. And when they see our finance minister flashing different kind of photos from Washington, D.C., now, do you see their headline from Nigerian Eye? This is Nigerian Eye News. Procrastination is not laziness. It's a depression of response. You see, procrastination isn't just something we're doing just because we are bored. No, we are not fighting for Biafra because we are bored. You remember when we started talking about Biafra, they called us miscreant and jobless people. You understand? You say procrastination is not just something you're doing because you are bored. Every one of us is busy. Now they have checked the curriculum and the biography of Biafran finance minister, and they found out that Biafran finance minister is a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Just like when they went and they verify the account of our prime minister, they found out that the prime minister of Biafran government is a multi-millionaire. His net worth, the time he started, is more than $4 million. Now they have went and they confirmed the account of the Biafran prime minister. They found out that the people fighting for Biafra is not a joke. Now, they said that, you see, procrastination isn't just something you're doing because you are bored. They found out now that millionaires are behind the bridge. We are coming gradually. If you just come here, please help us to share, because the way we are loaded now, we can't mess up the program. Please help us to share. Once you learn the simple truth of where it comes from and why you do it, it dissolves almost instantly. And what are they talking in that place? They said, once you discover the origin of your problem, every stress every stress that is stressing you to carry out your burden will dissolve instantly. And when you go into Igbo adage, they used to call it ọnụọma kpụrụ ọkpụrụkpụ ọ dịka ọkpụ ọsụkwụ. That is how they define it. That it will dissolve, all the burdens will be dissolved instantly. Now, you go back, you will check our PM when he was fighting, he asked God to give him 1,000 men wisdom. He asked God to give him 1,000 men wisdom. And the Chukwu Okike Abiama gave him more than 1,000 men wisdom. And in front of me and you, PM says he has not even used up to 15% from the wisdom which God has given to him. And here where Nigerian government referred to this thing, they said, you see, procrastination isn't just something you read in because you really bored. Once you learn the simple truth, once you learn that we are fighting the agenda of Usman Danfodio, then you will understand, and everything that will give you heaviness at heart will be dissolved. Once you learn the simple truth of where it comes from and why you do it, it will dissolve instantly. And you almost forgot how you waste your time again. You will never waste your energy onto negative thing again. And why did they write this thing? They said they have seen that PM said, Onye hiora eburu egbe ya. Now, Nigerian government has also confirmed now that the people that doesn't sleep are much higher than anything they have been imagining. Are you getting me, Biafrans? Then they said, and you almost forgot how to waste time ever again. Biafrans doesn't waste the time. We don't waste our time, not anymore. It works by first discovering your procrastination type and then letting the change unfold naturally. It's crazy how easy it works. Biafrans, I hope you are here. This is 555 Vision, and we have come to deliver this message. Follow us and let us ride. Please, if you have not shared, please help us to share this lovely message. Help us to share this lovely message now, because when history is made, we will come and back it up. Let us go.
For many of you do not know, which is the act of the re-establishment of the state of Lithuania. The same thing is happening to Biafra. We are declaring the restoration of independence of Biafra on the 2nd of December in Finland. And I want to inform all of you that what works for Lithuania may not work for us. Nigeria, as a terrorist state, has made it very impossible for us to stay in our land and declare our independence. So we are going to bring the independence from outside the offshore of Africa. It is what we know that is definitely going to work for us. I want every one of you to look at what is highlighted on this space. You will see the act of the re-establishment of the state of Lithuania. And you look at that document, you are going to see signatures of people that signed the Declaration of Independence of Lithuania. The same thing you are going to do in Finland. For those of you who will be coming to Finland as a delegate, you will have the opportunity to append your signature on the Biafra document, the Declaration of the Biafra, of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra on the 2nd of December 2024. The media war and propaganda is ongoing. Don't panic, don't shiver, don't move an inch. Remain where you are. More of the propaganda will come. More of the media attack will come. Do not shake. We have prepared you for this day. For the past 2 years, we were busy molding you, preparing you for what is to come. Why the people that are bringing the propaganda today were laughing at you and taking us for a joke. Now they have found out it's no longer a joke, and they have come for propaganda. They came late. If it was in the beginning, when people do not know their left and right, I would have been panicking that, oh, they're going to deceive you. But you are already prepared for what is to come. And we will inform you ahead of time before their propaganda started. Now, the act of the re-establishment of the state of Lithuania, or act of 11 March, was an independent declaration by Lithuania adopted on 11 March 1990, signed by all members of the Supreme Council of the Republic of Lithuania. In today.
So, Biafrans, it is very, very important that if you know that you have the capacity to visit Finland and sign your signature, this is what you can do, everlasting history. You can do for yourself, you can do, if this is the sacrifice you can ever give, try to make sure you are in Finland. Do you know why it is necessary? It is high necessary because majority carry the vote. According to international law, when majority do something, no government can come against majority. You people should come to Finland. Every one of us, we need 1,000 people in Finland to sign signature. We come. Then, Amechi Jones, thank you. Hell Singh, thank you. Asabiz, thank you. Lekin, thank you. Then, Isi Izuchi, thank you. Then, Chidebere, John, thank you. Watching from Dubai, thank you. Wanda, thank you. Daddy, thank you. Obiezue Mike, thank you. Obiezue, thank you. Then John Wodo, thank you. Yeah, we are doing what we're supposed to do. Don Bliss, thank you. Chimezie Destiny, thank you. Hamilton Luma, Oyankem, thank you. Mystic Cosmos, thank you. Obieze Biafra, thank you. Biafrans. Ngozi Moran, thank you, Ngozi. You know, we are here making history, Biafrans. Let us then begin to open the can we come with. You have seen it, Nigerian government is crying. Procrastination of the bridge. We go there. Nigerian government, the news from Nigerian government. These are the news that came from Nigerian government. Nigerian news, share, spare. Biafran Declaration Bridge. Finance Minister Nkere meet U.S. Speaker in Congress House. You know, this is not a Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. We are talking about reality. This is not Photoshop. And as we dey do, we dey show. We dey do, we dey show. This is picture. And as we are going on, remember that Emmanuel Kano, Nwanne Nnamdi Kano, the younger brother of Mazen Nnamdi Kano, still say that Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. We are coming there. Because sometimes if you don't, if each other you require that there, you had the order. Thank you. Oster, thank you. Church Hill, thank you. Martinenze, thank you. Chibuike Emmanuel, thank you. Now, when we are doing something, we do it and they bring evidences. Since a long time ago, DOS are saying they have been in Washington. They say they have been in Belgium. Nothing to show. This is the finance minister of Biafran government. And when Nigerian government saw him inside the Washington, D.C., when they saw him in Washington, D.C., they are floating. They are floating, they are crying. They are now crying. My lovely Biafrans, if you have not seen the history of Biafra and how Biafra is being restored, I wonder what you are doing. Biafra Declaration, Daily Post, BRGIE met U.S. Speaker, Congressman Simon Ekpa claim, and the video evidences is there. These are the lobbyist members. Lovely Biafrans. When you begin to see this kind of faces, then you will understand what our PM says. He says that there are 4 cardinal points to restore Biafra. And why do we play this one now? We are coming and we are loaded. Triple M, I greet you. Triple M. Peter Ejiofor, thank you. Thank you. Everybody that is joining this broadcast, please help us to share. Help us to share. It is very, very necessary you share this kind of message we are doing now. Because this kind of thing, this kind of history we are making now. Remember, our Prime Minister says he is not going to fight like Nelson Mandela. Hey, Iko to onya dezu. Iko to onya na look at people. Yeah, and then akpotai. You know na. Yeah, but ndị a na-ajụ Osvice bite. Osvice bite. You understand na? First is too meek. Then, when you begin to see this kind of faces, ndị a na-pass akwụkwọ, then you begin to understand what we are doing. Why are we doing it? We need people equal to Onya Dezu. God says, God told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when Nnamdi Kanu prayed and said, God, what can I do? He said, I prayed, and Chukwokika Abiyama told him, when the time reach, he will give him people that will restore Biafra. That he has looked along all these people in this place. He see nobody. But when time comes, people, he will give him people that will come. You understand? And that is why Iko to Onya Dezu. That is why you see everybody is coming to work for Biafra. Every other person that knows the importance of history is coming to work for Biafra, to register. Long time ago, we play some of all these white young years that is clamoring, being hungered for making history. All of them are writing books because they are eager to make history, to be involved in making history of these days. But what is happening in this place now? Nigerian government is cheating. They are cheating on their panties. When they see the Biafran finance minister, when their eyes lay upon the Biafran finance minister, all of them are cheating. And not only that, they have already investigated his riches. They found out that he is a millionaire. You know, when you want to compare, you will choose, like, he is someone that have more than 3 football clubs in America. You understand? Like Florentino Perez, the owner of Real Madrid. So these are the people that is supporting Biafra. Long time ago, we are here telling you people that the people in anonymous inside the bridge, nobody knows whom they are. You have never seen them, but one way and the another, our eyes have seen little of them. Today, this is in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. You understand? Peter Careful. Okay. Then, then, we are coming, we are coming, we are coming. We will flash all the pictures we have so that our people will know that we are not joking. Nigerian government is shitting on their panties when they begin to see these people. Evidences to prove that we are not a Photoshop. This is evidences. Please, Biafrans, if you have not shared, we don't have much. We don't have much time to share. Please help us to share because we are opening something. Let me ask you because it is good when you are doing something and sending message to people, you will ask them, please prove yourself a little right. These are days, have you seen her face before in this Biafran struggle? These are days now. Have you seen her face before in this Biafran struggle? Please, I want to read in comment section. Yeah, in the bridge. But she is holding mighty position inside the bridge. Circumstances made her show her face. Have you seen her face before? Circumstances made her face to appear. Different kind of calibers are inside the bridge. And now Nigerian government have seen, that is why they came up with procrastination. That's why they came up with it. They came up with procrastination because they know that when people decide to do what they want to do, nobody can stop them. That is what we are doing in this place now. Please, we are still trying to show some pictures. Let us hear PM a little. Let us hear him a little.
Biafra cabinet and delegate that will be in Finland. Signed by all members of the Supreme Council of the Republic of Lithuania, led by Sajudis. The act emphasized restoration. I want you to listen to me very importantly. The act emphasized restoration. It is the same thing that Biafra is doing this year. A lot of people don't know what we're doing, but the outside world, the international community, the European Union, the Western world understand what we're doing very well because we are not the first to have done it. Now, this act, which you are seeing on a highlighted comment, emphasized on restoration and legal continuity of the interwar period Lithuania, which was occupied by the Soviet Union and annexed in June 1940. In March 1990, I want you to know how many years it took them to declare the restoration of Lithuania from 1940 to 1990. Do the plus and minus and post in the comment section how many years it took them. Now, from 1967 to 2024, do the minus and post the comment how many years it is taking Biafra to restore their independence. It was the first of all these 15 Soviet republics to declare independence. Lithuania was the first country of all the 15 Soviet republic that took that bold step that nobody ever did. They took the bull by its horn. It is them that started the declaration and the dissolution of the Soviet Union. Somebody has to start it. And God is using me, Simon Ekpa, to study the solution of Nigeria. And it is happening this year. Mark my word. There is nothing in this life, no force in this life will stop Nigeria from the solution. And it starts from this December. Soviet Union was a very strong union. Everybody knows that. But in March 1990, the Lithuania became the first of all the 15 republics to declare independence, with the rest following to continue for 21 months. Concluding with Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan independence was in 1991. This event, part of the broader process, doubled the parade of sovereignties, led to the dissolution of the Soviet Union in December 1991.
So, Biafrans, what we are doing now is just we are building our program so that people will come. Share this program, share it, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, it sends information to those people that follows us. We need number in this place. Listen, we will keep on repeating it because this is Biafran gospel. When PM entered the struggle, the only thing he declared is that only one thing is what he want to achieve. And that thing he want to achieve is to make history, that his picture will be flying everywhere, that the people will be talking about him, that the newspapers will be carrying his name. That is the only thing he said that is his interest. And that in a charmania, then I decided to stand for him. Now, if you see how PM is restoring Biafra, for me, it is not a surprise because that is what I think it's supposed to be. But I don't have the capacity to do it. Then when you see someone who is doing something according to how your heart was placed, then you will become a gospel preacher. That is what is happening in this place. He said, he is not Martin Luther King. He is not Gandhi. He is not Nelson Mandela. He is not Ojukwu. He is not Nnamdi Kanu. He is Simon Banjoko. Obata Obie. Istiari Kondo. Atakata Abo. The way he will uproot Nigeria, he will uproot Nigeria from taproot. Then anything that is called Nigeria will cease to exist. And that's why you see that today Nigerian newspaper have come up to say this thing is no more a joke. They said the procrastination is not laziness, it's a deception of response from Nigerian eye. You know, the educated people in Nigeria are not allowed to speak. Now, Ujiji Ebegofa, that place, when you don't know how to do it, Mbaka said that Nnamdi Kanu bụ gbanyere n'olu, you cannot vomit it, neither can you swallow until you give them Biafra. Because when he was about to attack Simon Ekpa to stop sit at home, that Simon Ekpa apịa ya ha. Na Simon Ekpa apịa ya ha. Ona, he went home and they think he found out that the only solution that will give us freedom is sit at home. Mbaka then return and they make it open in front of the whole world. Today, legends, Biafran legends have queued up they are the back of our PM. Now, when they check the background of the Biafran Prime Minister, the Biafran Finance Minister, they already know that he is not the type you can buy with the money. These are people that has money, they don't know what to do with it. They have it excess. And the only people that can restore a nation are the people that has money, that knows the importance of history. These are the only people that can fight for freedom. Ojukwu, the father of Ojukwu, was a millionaire. Ojukwu used his father's money to fight for freedom. Who are the people that fight for freedom? The kings are the people that fight for freedom, not the one the PM is calling all of us to come and join, come and donate 20 euro, come and donate 10 euro. That is to show participation. That is why Mazen Nambekano went to America and they asked people to come and donate $1, which was difficult for the people of DOS. They use calculator to begin to calculate $1, and they begin to read census. But the people that bring freedom, that fight for freedom, are kings. The rich people, they bring out their money. They say, this money, I will use this money to make history for myself, for my name. And that's why you begin to see this kind of faces now. Remember, we told you that there are people in the government you never see their faces. There are people that are eager to come to show their face, but the position they are serving doesn't permit them to show their faces. And there are people you have seen their faces in the government. Today, you don't see them again because their hand is filled up. And they see where Nigerian government wrote it in this place. They said that procrastination is not laziness, it's a deception of response. You see, procrastination isn't just something we doing because we are bored. Different people has come. I want to just keep on bringing pictures so that ihe kwụrụ ihe akwụdebe ya eji ụkpụrụ ọkpụrụ ikiri ya. This is not a Photoshop. This is inside Washington, D.C., where Obama lived, where Biden is living, where Trump is going back. That is the place this thing is happening. Capitol Hill. We continue to go on with some pictures. Follow also. Follow also. This is how we are bringing it. Then we go back to PM a little. Please.
I want you to understand. Do not listen to all
What
the
you must
newlywed
understand.
idiots who are very comfortable slave. You are not a comfortable slave. Biafrans are known for being a Republican. They are very, very wise. Yeah, they are never comfortable. Even our own ancestors, when they were being taken away as slaves, they decided to jump inside the sea instead of becoming a slave. That's who we are. Now, let us go to the background. Loss of independence. Lithuania was once an independent country. Many years after the partition of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in the 18th century, Lithuania was part of the Russian Empire. In the aftermath of the Russian Revolution of 1917, the Council of Lithuania, chaired by Jonas Bazenvičius, proclaimed the Act of the Independence of Lithuania on February 16, 1918. Are you listening to me? In 1918,
do you know why we are repeating this message? We are 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel, and the Bible. Sometimes people will say, oh, we have heard it before. But remember that the Bible has been written more than 1,500 years ago, and you still have Bible at home, and you still reading Jeremiah. You understand? We repeat our history and make sure the one you didn't hear well, we will explain it again. The reason nobody can stand up to say he want to arrest our PM is what you are hearing in this place. You set up history. Lithuania, the first people that took themselves departed from Russian Federation. And this is the system they used. Today, Lithuania is a very nice country in Scandinavia. And the people are living there amicably. Then, tell me somebody that will stand up and tell PM or the bridge that what they are doing is wrong. If you say it's wrong, then go and stop the existence of Lithuania. That is why the reason he is telling you this message from Lithuania. Try to get us very, very well. Get us very, very well. Emmanuel Ituma, thank you. Chukwuode Modo, thank you. Jerry Kenechukwu, thank you. Then try to get it very, very well.
A man called Jonas proclaimed the act of independence of Lithuania. Somebody have to do it. Whether other people agree or not, somebody have to wake up and do it. And for the Lithuanians, a man called Jonas took up that challenge and did it on February 16, 1918. This is history. Some of these people who have deceived Biafran for ages don't even know what is freedom fighting. Now, Lithuania enjoyed independence for decades in August 1939. So from 1918 to August 1939, the Soviet Union and the Nazi Germany signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which many of you have actually heard Mazen Ambikano talking about the Molotov, dividing Eastern Europe into spheres of influence. The Baltic states, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia were assigned to the Soviet sphere of influence and subsequently were occupied in June 1940. So from 1918 to 1940, they enjoyed independence. After 1940, the Soviet Union took over. After they have shared them like commodity, Germany and the Soviet Union shared Lithuania.
Now, Biafrans, we preach maybe three things at the same time, you know. That's why people that is following us in this place, many of them has been well educated. Whenever PM come up, he will tell you that we have trained everybody, both sitting at home and going hunger and coming and enjoy. Everybody that is following us here knows what we are talking about. We are not beating around the bush. We are not going back, but your brain must be following us. Now, PM said in this place, so he is reading, when you go to history school, you read the name of the people that made the history. Now, the Nigeria Eye News said on their procrastination, they said, once you learn the simple truth of where it comes from and why you did it, it dissolves almost instantly. When you know what you are doing, when you know the history of what you are doing, then that is what Nigerian government wrote in this place under their own procrastination about the bridge and our PM Simon Ekpa, the finance minister, the COS Ngozi Orabueze, the Joy Iruobi, the every members you see inside the bridge, the people you see, not the people that sometimes they will open for us, sometimes they will give us a favor and they open for us, we will see people. Then I say, look at the people working for Biafra. We are coming. Now, they said, once you learn the simple truth of where it comes from, and then you do it, it will dissolve instantly, and you almost forgot how to waste time ever again. You know, all we are doing, anytime you see me, I am with the phone. Some people have phone, they are watching comedy. Some people have phone, they are watching whatever they want to watch. If I have phone, I am reading international news. No time again to waste. That is how Nigerian eye, look at it. We made it here before inside this place. They say, Nigerian eye say that the people inside the bridge, they don't want to waste the time again because they found the truth. Nigerian eye said this thing concerning the bridge. Sorry for that. Now, we hear PM again because this is 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel, and the Bible. We will be preaching it, going front and back. Ihana Cho Franklin, thank you. We are okay. Yeah, Ihana Cho Franklin is asking you to hit the like button, please, so that people will come. We have good numbers in this place. Okay. Please give us that favor, hit the like button, and keep writing us messages. It is really recommendable by YouTube. What we are doing in this place, the messages you write back our action up, meaning that we are not alone. That is why when you go to Igbo adage, they said, aka nke akwụọ nka, nke akwụọ nka. O nwere nke nwe nke ka ibe ya akwụ. If this hand wash this one, this hand wash this one, no one knows the one that washes more. You that is here writing comment and watching, you are doing mighty. It is well recommendable by YouTube, meaning that people like what we are doing. All your message is well saved, that no government can come here to ask me to stop, because I am serving the interests of the masses. That's why it is necessary that you write us a comment, please. It is very, very necessary. Correct. Amen. Okay. Thank you. Ndewo. Clement, ndewo. Ada Nazi, ndewo. Chibuike Emmanuel, thank you. Now, we go here again.
Shared Latvia, shared Estonia, like they are sharing you today in Nigeria. Tomorrow you wake up, they say you belong to Kogi. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Kogi state, they shared you. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Benue state, they shared you. And Nigeria is sharing us, and nobody is talking. And they thought they have actually conquered everybody. The same thing they did to these people. They shared them among themselves. Now, like I said, they were assigned to Soviet occupation in 1940 and converted into Soviet Socialist Republic. Are you paying attention? In Lithuania's case, President Antanas Smetona left the country rather than accept the occupation. Instead of this man to accept the occupation, he left the country, and believe me, probably from government in exile. He did not sign, but turned over his presidential duties to Prime Minister Antanas Mericus. As per the constitution, the next day, Mericus declared himself president in his own right. The cabinet confirmed Mericus in office, claiming that Smetona had effectively resigned by leaving the country. 2 days later, under Soviet Union pressure, Mericus appointed Justus, because they are now the puppet of the Soviet Union, a left-wing journalist and longtime opponent of the Smetona regime, as prime minister. Mericus then resigned at Moscow insistence, making Palex acting president as well. So you see, they have put pressure, the Soviet Union from Russia have put pressure up to the point of appointing their own person, who is their puppet, as a prime minister. That one become president overnight to protect the interests of the enablers and the vendors. The Soviet Union then used the Palex government to give the final Soviet takeover the appearance of legality. They have to use somebody inside, always like that. Just like they destroyed IPOB Nigeria today. What Mazinam they cannot suffer for many years, if not that God used many of us to rescue the Biafra struggle. The Biafra struggle would have been gone since 2021. Ejiofor wanted to be like Onyema of APIS that used the militant in Niger Delta to become an aeroplane operator. Many of you don't know how Onyema made his money. He was negotiating the amnesty of the militant, this Asari pig, Tompolo, all of them. Onyema was the one who negotiated on behalf of them, and Nigeria pumped money into his account, and he used that money to become aeroplane island operator. Today, it is where he makes the money. Many of you don't know that. He was the only one, as a lawyer then, going to the creek to make deal with this Asari idiot. He used the money to become a billionaire today. While the people who were fighting, carrying gun, as they are known for them, were just ordinary pipeline guiding. They were guiding ordinary pipeline. Today, Tompolo take the same measure and the same step. The Soviet authority undertook Sovietization policy, nationalization of all private property. You see, immediately they put their own person, they begin to nationalize, privatize all the property, collectiveness of all agriculture, suppression of the Catholic Church, and the imposition of the totalitarian control. At the same time, free education and free national health system were also introduced. The armed anti-Soviet partisan were liquidated, everything liquidated, just the way they want to do to Biafra. By attacking ESN, immediately Mazen Amikano was captured, they sold everything, and Simon Ekpa came out from nowhere. By 1953, approximately 56,000 Lithuanians, dubbed enemies of the people, were deported into Serbia. I want you to understand, when the enemy and the invaders and the conquest want to attack you, they use everything within and without. After the death of Joseph Stalin in 1953, the Soviet Union adopted the Stalinization policy and ended mass persecution. Non-violent resistance continued both in Lithuania and among the Lithuanian diaspora. Among the Lithuanian diaspora, both in Lithuania, just like both in Biafra land today, and among the Biafran diaspora, which many of us.
So, Biafrans, you know what we are doing? If you are fighting, you should be fighting with the facts and the figure. You know, why we destroy Nigeria? Why we destroy Nigeria? We destroy Nigeria beyond measure, beyond measure. And please, one good thing I want to achieve by this message today is people volunteer yourself more, to come to Finland and put your hand on this signature. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Volunteer. If you have resident that can take you to Finland, let it be number one sacrifice you can ever sacrifice. Let it just be the sacrifice you can do for your generation and make history. Remember 9/11, when Osama bin Laden, the brother of this man, when they destroy American Tower, then they rebuild it. At least in our own eyes, you see people that went there to sign their signature. Every country that fight for independence, every other person used to go there to sign their own signature. And the people that put their signature down will be remembered forever and ever. Let us try to change. Okay, we will finish this PM on. Let us finish it before we will go another place. Yeah, Moyan.
Was a part of. This movement were secret. This movement were secret. Just the way Biafra movement were secret. This movement were secret, illegal, and more focused on social issues, human rights, and cultural affairs, rather than political demand. Are you listening to me? Now, independent.
Rather than political demand. You see what Obasanjo said, that there are a lot of cake on the table. And how do we start our program today? We started our program today because of procrastination. This procrastination, that is what Obasanjo and every other enablers in Nigeria, all those criminals, this is what they come up with. Obasanjo says that there are a lot of cake on the table. Why can't you people back down and begin to cut the cake? You understand? Because they have seen that that procrastination is not laziness. It's a desperation of response. Desperation of response. That's why Obasanjo says what he says in this place. Let us see if we can read it. Obasanjo, or he said, beg Biafra agitators to stay. There is enough cake to share, Obasanjo is telling them. He said, go and beg them. And when they see that our PM is somebody nobody can beg, and today's news, after they have seen the Biafran finance minister visited Washington D.C., they brought out this news, and they said it's work by first discovery, procrastination type, and then it's crazy how easy it works. These are the people selling ideas on how to take over Nigeria, the people studying inside Usman Danfodio University, selling the ideology on how Igbo people are bad, and they are lecturing people in the school. But today, we are here debunking them and bringing out evidences, letting them know that we have come across this kind of thing. Before we show our face fighting for this struggle, we already know what it takes. We already know our rights. We already know that the people will come out and they speak. And we continue. I want people to really, really, really understand exactly what is really going on, how Nigeria is down. Nigeria has been down. The other day we preached concerning declaration of grievances. We talked about declaration of a commitment. We talked about declaration of institution. All these things are things that is in the board of the bridge on how to restore Biafra. Akwobe the beans for Nigeria and Ebe. Let us hear the PM, please.
Independence movement, as Mikhail attempted to retrieve the economy of the Soviet Union, he introduced the Glasnost and the Protraka restructuring. The same thing Nigeria is trying to do. All these things were aimed at making sure that they continue to force everybody into the union when they are not actually part of the union. Now, that led to the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Lithuania in 1990. And here you have on the comment highlighted the signatures of 120 something people, 24. 124 signatures, as you can see here. In Biafra, we will have up to 1,000 signatures, maybe 500 signatures. Who knows how many people, delegate of Biafra's representative, that will be in Finland to sign and append their signature on the declaration document after over 50 million have voted in the self-referendum.
So Biafrans, whatever we are doing in this place, we want to achieve something. Let everybody knows the importance of coming to Finland to sign your signature. Listen, when Nigeria started their investigation, they send people to Finland the day the headline, the good guy, came out. They ask PM, who is funding you? He said that Biafran people are funding him. Then when they returned, Musa came out to the public and said that people are donating money to the government online. Let me tell you people, because we know our rights, no government in this world can ever come up to say, PM, who are you? Come here, let us do you like this. He is serving the interest of registered more than 50 million people. Interest of more than 50 million people. And he said, after the declaration of Biafra come December 2024, second, then Nigeria will hear a different language. Now let me tell you, John Chukwu, thank you. Now let me tell you, Azo Franklin Bishop, thank you. Uh, Children Christian, I said, my brother, how are you for everything? We are fine, we are fine. Then we then PM said After the declaration, then Nigeria will begin to hear a different language. Let me tell you now, the one we are living physically. When Biafra is being redeclared on the 2nd of December, listen, America is still defending their nation. Israel is still defending their nation. Russia is still defending their nation. Germany is still defending their nation. France are still defending their nation. Italy are still defending their nation. China are still defending their nation. Japan are still defending their nation. North Korea, South Korea, every country in this world are defending their nation. Now, do you know what PM said? That after this time, how many people did he say here? He said maybe 500 people. He said, but he is expecting like 1,000 people to come, 200, 300. Every other person that put their hand in that paper that day has given him signature, coupled with more than 50 million voters of a referendum that tell him go ahead, defend us. Now, tell me the country that will come and tell him you don't have right to defend the people that voted for you. Then that's why he says, immediately this day from 2nd December, he told Nigerian government, he said, I want you to accept the Biafran referendum. I want you people to accept the Biafran referendum that will be declared on the 2nd. No need of going to war. But we heard Nigerian Gotham media, they are saying they are preparing for war. ORB, British secret media, told the world, keep an eye on Biafran referendum because Biafra has passed a referendum. He called the world at large, keep an eye on Biafra. Now, Kamala Harris from the same Washington, D.C., which this one you are watching in this place now, he said, keep an eye on Nigeria. And since that time, Nigeria economy, everything in Nigeria has been destroyed. The economy, every other country begin to take the things they borrow to Nigeria, knowing that Nigeria has been destroyed. That is how you see Nigerian eye wrote what they write today's news when their eyes was laid upon officially on Biafran finance minister because they never knew that such a person is there. You understand? Sonny, thank you. Onyinye Chukwu, thank you. John Chooks, thank you. Then Biafrans will continue a little. Bear with me.
Our own is very peculiar.
Very peculiar.
I want you to understand that this particular liberation of Biafra is something that nobody else have ever done. We don't have any comparison anywhere in the world. We have designed a pathway to exit Nigeria that no other people have used in the past. And we call it the multidimensional approach. After the declaration, we will make sure that all the terrorists in Biafra land is eliminated. Until one person is remaining from them, we will still eliminate that person. At the end of the day, we are going to sit.
Oh, sorry, sorry, ọkwa ndị ihe na ndị ataki abịa. Then don't go away, please. It's coming. Hey, Brubia. But we will deliver this message.
Prime Minister of the restoration of independent state of Lithuania. In 1990, the restoration of Biafra is something that nobody else have ever done. We don't have any comparison anywhere in the world. We have designed a pathway to exit Nigeria that no other people have used in the past. And we call it the multidimensional approach.
Multidimensional approach. Multidimensional approach. That is what is called. And how is multidimensional approach working? Biafran Liberation Army is there defending the land. Biafran resistance fighters. Do you know what is a resistance fighter? If you go to your dictionary, you will know what the language being used. There are different kind of arms. Biafran Liberation Army, they are very, very different to Biafran resistance fighters. The people in this these are the resistance fighters. It's just like ndị Igbo na-asị, ndị Igbo na-agụ egwu nnukwu mmọnwụ pụta obodo awara ọsọ. There are ijele comnat now. There are other mmọnwụ ndị na-anọ n'akụkụ. There are other masquerade that will be guiding ijele. You understand now? These are the resistance fighters. Biafran Liberation Army is very, very different to Biafran resistance fighters. The resistance fighters are resistance fighters. I think I have given a little. I don't want to go there because this is security matter. Then there is also Biafran Air Force, and also Biafran snipers, and also Biafran Marine Squad. Do you understand now? Multiple dimension. Then you come out from there, then you go to Biafran homeland government, the counties, the governors in Biafran land. Then you see them, another dimension, multiple dimension. Then you come out from there, you begin to see lobbies. These people you are seeing their faces here now are the lobbies. What is the work and the job of the lobbies members? The lobbies members are the people the newspapers informed. They told them, keep an eye on Biafran Liberation Army. They are doing wonder. And the evidences is what you are seeing in this place. Awo Onoha, thank you. Then Ezechukwu Chukwuoba, thank you. Kinsley, Washington, the Washington, only one news now. Thank you. Now we continue. Obasanjo Kanayo. This is not our news anyway, but you know what happened. Now, Canada, God used this woman to do something marvelous. You know, the comedians that is doing monetization, all those people that doesn't want to talk about Biafra, they have used this woman, Amaka, to speak. And the Amaka have made them to see exactly what is going on in Nigeria. Franca Okonkwo, hey, Franca, Ndewo, thank you for joining us, Franca. Then we found it in our line now, then we put it there. So listen to where PM said it in this place. Where he said it in this place. These are people, when you are asking the people who is fighting for you, this is not a Photoshop. This is reality. Remember, this is a reality. Then we go to PM. Listen to it.
After the declaration, we will make sure that all the terrorists in Biafra land is eliminated. Until one person is remaining from them, we will still eliminate that person. At the end of the day, we are going to sit on the round table, and Nigeria will grant and accept and approve the referendum that the Biafra government in exile and the homeland have conducted. That's the way it is going to end. Go ahead.
Now, let us go there. They said, Amy Sammy, I greet you. Amy Sammy with this flower. Now, listen to what PM said in this place. Listen to it. Let me bring it. Bear with me, eh? Yeah. Let me show you. Uzoma Obonna. Thank you. Nah.
And Nigeria will grant and accept and approve the referendum that the Biafra government in exile and the homeland have conducted. That's the way it is going to end. Go and mark my word.
Go and mark my word. Okay. Now, Nigerian news today, right? From Nigerian eyes, anya Nigeria ji afụ ụzọ. You know when PM do like this, Nigerian eyes says, procrastination is not laziness. It's a deception of response. You see, procrastination isn't just something you redoing because you are bored. They said, once you learn the simple truth, what PM said here now is what Nigerian Eye wrote. He said, once you learn the simple truth of where it comes from and where you do it, it dissolves almost instantly. After all this fight, onye tiri nwa n'ebe akwa, who beat the child that is crying? Go and ask the child that is crying, why are you crying? And the child will explain to you why he's crying. Then you will pamper the child and the child will go and stop crying. Onye tiri nwa n'ebe akwa, that is how every one of us grew up. When a baby is crying, you have every reason to ask, why are you crying? That is the thing here now. PM says, the most useless people you can ever find are the people who is still fighting to defend a dead Nigeria. That is one thing. And he says, after all this giri, it will end up in table. Everybody will sit up and the Finland will become a mediator to say this will go like this and this will go like this. Finland will become the intermediary, a mediator in the game. Finland will sit, Nigerian government will sit, the lobbies you are seeing in this place will sit. Oge Chukwuntere, the Biafran finance minister, and Ngozi Orabueze, and all the people, Joy Iruobi, and all these people, all of them will sit on the table. Negotiation will start. That is what he said in this place. Then, Cries, people don't know that Biafra has come already. Biafra has been restored, completely restored. What is remaining here now is just let that day reach. Franca Akubi, Flora Akubilo, wonderful, Flora. Longest time. We are dealing on it. Flora, you're welcome. Now, he said it in this place. Then Nigeria Eye they said, and you almost forgot how to waste time ever again. That's why PM says, Onye hiora eburu egbe ya. Look at it in this place. Nigerian news today, they have seen the Biafran finance minister and they peed on their own cloth. Look at it, they write it inside this place now. And they said, it works by first. It works by first discovering your it works by first discovering your procrastination. When you discover your procrastination type, then it's crazy how easy it works. That is what Nigerian government write in Nigerian Eye News today when they saw the Biafran finance minister in Washington with these people you are seeing here now. So we continue. Where is the innocent? I hear you. Thank you. Then we we try to bring picture because a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. When you are seeing this kind of people, then you will know that what we are doing it because we must keep the record very, very clear.
We will kill them. These terrorists that are coming to kill our people. Okoma community has been burned and people have been killed. Innocent Nigerians, those who call themselves Nigerians, many of them will identify with Nigeria. They have killed them. Many of them who identify themselves as Biafrans, they have also killed them. And one thing is that nobody will kill us again without revenge. We will retaliate brutally. And I'm telling you that every Nigeria wearing uniform person in Biafra land remain a wanted person.
Listen, it is good when you know your right in things you are doing. This message, we will kill them, is recorded inside Washington, D.C. The people you are seeing in this place now are the people inside Washington, D.C. Remember, we told you there are faces that is working for Biafra. You don't even allow them. They are not allowed to come and to come to fundraising. They are not allowed to come to meeting. This going to a US or going to Canada or going European tour. Law of Biafra doesn't permit them. Circumstances bring some people's face out. That is what we want to let you know. Circumstances, and we take advantage of the circumstances, then we bring it out now. Now, you see, the way he said that after 2nd of December, that Biafra will be defended, just like America keep on defending their own country. Germany keep on defending their own country. South Korea keep on defending their own country. Russia are still defending their own country. Israel is defending their own country. That is how we are going to keep on defending our country for eternity. For eternity. Do you understand now? Then the defense of Biafra will take effect openly. Listen to it. Then, Abo Stephen, it's been a while. 555. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then we go.
You can't kill us again and go free. We'll continue to hunt them till the last day. Nigeria will recognize that Biafra has conducted an referendum and must accept the result of that referendum. Because they are going to accept this result, whether they like it or not. I want you to understand that before now, we have no mandate. As per se, our mandate is the mandate we believe that Nigeria is not working and Biafra need freedom. But from December 2nd, we are going to have a documented mandate.
We are going to have a documented mandate. You see, all I've been preaching here, we are telling you now, all these things you see Ojukwu started, or was Rike did, Nnamdi Kanu did, the one PM is doing, all this thing is foundation. It's just foundation they are building for Biafra. That's why they tell you before you can destroy Biafra, it will take you million years. The time Biafra will start building is we start from the 2nd. He said, we don't have mandate. On the 2nd, we will have what they called a documented mandate. We will have a documented mandate that you remember in this teaching we are teaching from here, 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel and the Bible. We told you that Jesus Christ, when he raised the dead, they asked him, who gave you the authority? Which document covers that you should heal the sick and they make the blind to see? You need a paper. You need a paper like this, authorized by a government around the world. Then BM said, people should understand. He said, all this thing you see him doing is just ordinary vote. Sometimes you see this 30 days Nigerian house lockdown in Biafran land. You see when people come to vote. He said here now that we don't have mandate. But on the second, when you make your effort to make it in Finland and they put your hand there, I say no, ide afage. You put ide Christian Emeka, Christian Emeka Nwigwe. I sign PM, defend this country. You understand? Then you write Clement Okori, Okafor Okonkwo. I am signing PM, defend the Biafran land. This is what he called documented mandate. Documented mandate. Then he will take it and join it up with the referendum the whole world has passed, because there is something that we did, electronic voting and physical voting in Biafran land. He will join it together. That is when he will have a mandate to defend Biafra. The message of Traore, Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, everybody like what is happening because he is acting under mandate. This mandate will take effect from 2nd of December. Let us try to know what Nigeria did. Our message today is very, very simple but mighty. Then, Helsing, Biafrans, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button if you are here. We have numbers. We need numbers also, and hit the like button and comment also. Then we go here, please.
Given to us by the Biafra people. Mandate given to us by over 50 million who have voted in the first and second round of the referendum. Mandate where we are going to sign document and make the document a living document, legal document that will be recognized anywhere in the world. And that is where we are going to put our hand, hang our hand on, and say to any person that care to listen, we have the mandate of the Biafra people.
Ntị adịkwa unu na-aghọtakwa ihe a na-akọ here now. Ọkwa ofu ihe the same thing I said here, that is what he said, because we make the gospel. Grace Onwubiya, 555 Vision. Go deep with your teaching and remain blessed. Thank you, Grace Onwubiya. Thank you. Do you know, before we come and join the struggle, there is something Chukwukika Abiyama did. He said, try to go and open some book. Then you will see. Remember, when you go inside Bible, for example, to read James chapter 4, verse 3, what you have in mind to read it is what the interpretation you will get. When I go there to read the same chapter, what I have in mind, the interpretation of what I have in mind is what I will get. Are you understanding? Until I will use my own ideology to convince you to believe the one I say. You understand? That is how Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sold his own ideology, and his own ideology is bearing mighty fruit today. Then they told you that the Bible is like a forest. Bible is like a bush. Are you understanding? If you take a manual, a book now, you read a book. When you read the book, you will say, things fall apart. What you understand is different to what the person who wrote it write. Until you try to fix yourself in the person's shoe. PM said it loud and clear in this place. As at this very moment, he don't have mandate. But the day, God will be, he is praying, let December 2nd reach, that he will have mandate. Do you know what is mandate? Mandate means gold is valid to those that know the value of gold. That is a mandate. Do you know? A lot of Biafrans studied abroad. All of them, what they are doing is to go and sleep with the people's wife, intimidate people. That is what they do. But PM studied abroad. He is using his own mandate, his own diploma to fight for your own freedom. Our finance minister, who is a millionaire, that has more than 3 football clubs in America, after all the money he acquired, he said, man, it is better for him to use this money to give freedom to his people. Hey, Flora Akubilo emekwa ka o si eme. Flora Akubilo Yeah. Mary Ike. Bịanụ, Flora Akubire enyekwukwa anyị mmiri oyi bikonu. Biafrans, please. Flora Akubilo, may God Almighty bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, your generation upon generation, after all. May the restoration of Biafra become the reward of all the gifts, all the cold water you are giving to us in this struggle, giving us energy that you are with us, that everybody is with us. Biafrans, Flora, Amy Same is sending greetings. Biafrans, please greet Flora Akubiro for the mighty super chat, please. It is very, very necessary. We are here and they are giving us energy. We know our gospel, and we will deliver this gospel down to the end of this very earth. Mandate, is like someone that is who is the person that will have the highest joy, just like when a virgin is getting married. That day, the virgin will have a sleepless night, waiting for that day to come. That is how PM is waiting, praying day and night. Let December 2nd reach, that he will have mandate. I don't know if people is really getting what we are talking about. How expensive is for him to see you in Finland to give him mandate to defend the Biafran land. Up to the very day. PM never have mandate to defend the Biafra. He is acting under vote we are giving to him until the whole Biafra will come and say, take mandate on the 2nd of December. That is what he said here. Let me try to go back in case if you don't get it. Let me go back a little.
To have a documented mandate. Mandate given to us by the Biafra people. Mandate given to us by over 50 million who have voted in the first and second round of the referendum. Mandate where we are going to sign document and make the document a living document, legal document that will be recognized anywhere in the world. And that is where we are going to put our hand, hang our hand on, and say to any person that care to listen, we have the mandate of the Biafra people, and here is the mandate.
Biafrans, today is wonderful. Today is wonderful. Mazen Nnamdi says, Mazen Nnamdi says, whenever Biafrans like you, they will take you and they put you on top of mountain. They will put you there and give you protection. Biafrans, another mighty super chat has just landed here. Stella Azoka has given us a mighty strong super chat again. Please, you that is here, help us complete to start to send this prayer back. Stella, please, Stella Azoka, please, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you, refill your pocket wherever you bring this money from, this cold water, you give it to us, and you're showing that you appreciate what we are doing, that we are not messing up here. And finally, the day Biafra will be restored and defended. Let this mandate protect the Biafran land. The reason you give us this super chat, this cold water, may Chukwu Okike give you long life and the prosperity. You understand? Seek ye first the kingdom of God. Every other thing shall be added unto you. It is word of Jesus Christ. Gold, diamond, silver, and gold, oil, riches is in that place, that land we are talking about. May the restoration of Biafra be your reward. Stella Azoka and Flora Akubilo. Then we continue. Iko Tuonye, you are seeing the thing that is happening. Yeah, Stella, Iko Tuonye is sending greetings. Everybody is sending greetings, please. We continue. We have to continue. We must continue. Oh, Nadakwe again. Another one is landing. Biafrans. If we go near now. Oster N. Ike 247. Ike 24. Thank you. Biafrans, equal to onye Sonny Bakwan also Webiana. Another super chat is landing here. Another super chat is landing here. Stella, Grace Omubia, please you help us to come and greet. The same prayer goes to Oster N. Ike 24. Mazen Namdekan says that we will build Biafra for 75 good years, no stop. From December 22nd, December 2nd, mandate will be given to PM and the Biafra will be declared. May Chukwukika add extra 75 good years that you will see how Biafra will look like. All the people that is appreciating us, both in comment section, both in super chat, both in like, both sharing, both listening also. May God Almighty give each and every one of us the grace to see how Biafra will look like after 75 good years. Thank you, Oster and Ike 24. Thank you. Another one, oh, nke a bụzi gịnị ka a na-eme ya? Another one, oh, data engine for beginner. Data engine for beginner. Wow. Biafran, so here is another thing altogether now. Mighty Super Chat is landing here, and we must appreciate all the people. Data engine, the beginner, for the beginners. We are beginning, and we never have a mandate. We never have mandate. On the second, we will have mandate. The beginners. We will start. May Chukwukike Abiyama give you and every other person the energy to stand. And as we are beginning, and may restoration of Biafra become your reward. Thank you. Bisami, you are here now. This is thank you. That is what we will be doing here now. We have to go on. 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 Mandate. This mandate, everybody must understand how important it is.
Mandate. As per se, our mandate is the mandate we believe that Nigeria is not working and Biafra need freedom. But from December 2nd, we are going to have a documented mandate. Mandate given to us by the Biafra people. Mandate given to us by over 50 million who have voted in the first and second round of the referendum. Mandate where we are going to sign document and make the document a living document, legal document that will be recognized anywhere in the world. And that is where we are going to put our hand.
Biafrans, listen, Biafrans. We already taught in this place, a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. Biafra will be built for 75 good years, no stop. If one young guy not there, do you see one young guy inside that place? The people working inside Washington, D.C. And when you see this kind of people, these are the people that have computer in their brain. They are showing how the future will be, the people who will bear witness to this thing we are doing today. Look at him there. Let me know how I can do it so that everybody will see it very, very well. These are people that will give the testimony when the time comes. Under the testimony.
Hang our hand on and say to any person that care to listen.
You know, one thing I want Biafrans to understand this night, share this message. This kind of message doesn't come like that. One thing I want our Biafrans to understand this night is this. There are people that have gold at home. They will preserve the gold. There are people that have diamond. They will preserve it. And there are people that have it. They used to throw it away. They do it. There is nothing like you give your mandate to someone who will make use of it positively. That is why everybody is eager working under PM. Listen, Elias, the chief of the lobby, that guy, he says that anytime he watch our PM, his life is filled up of excitement, that our PM has extraordinary energy, that Africans has person in him. That is what he said. And for this reason, that he is going to give him extra thing. Listen, then he said, not only that he has been employed to work for Biafran liberation, but he is going to bring extra thing from inside him. Let me know if I will get his picture. So this guy, that guy, Elias, is the person who is talking to these people. You hear him where he say he spend his time going inside Washington DC to teach people concerning Biafra. And anybody who hears the gospel of Biafra used to be marveled and amazing. He say, "Oh, I want to join the history. I want my name to be written in the history, in the good book." Biafra has been in existence how many years? More than 5,000 years before the creation of Nigeria. Everybody want to partake free of charge. The way we are working free of charge, that is how they are working free of charge. All these people you see in this place. You understand? Because everybody want to partake in restoration of the kingdom of God. Are you seeing them? Are you seeing how happy they are? You see how happy they are? You see how happy all of them are. So maybe this picture now has finished. Okay, you are seeing them. You are seeing them. No, this is propagandas. Not this one. We're not going here now. So we have to now go back to another program. Let us finish with it.
We have the mandate of the Biafra people, and here is the mandate. The drafting, the declaration drafting committee is doing their job. They are going to also come up with a document just like what you are seeing here in the comment section, where every delegate in Finland is going to put their signature. That declaration of Biafra, restoration of independence of Biafra, is going to come like a book, because our problem is peculiar. Our problem, there is no other country that have gone through what we've gone through. Our grievances will be a book. So in that book, we're going to have the grievances listed in the book, and then we're going to have just small paper like this, what you are seeing on the screen. What is going to be the declaration wording of the Biafra restoration of independent state on the 2nd of December. And after that, the entire delegate in Finland will append their signature. The Biafra flag then will be raised to the highest level. I welcome every one of you this evening. The Biafra Liberation Army have decimated the Zoo terrorists twice today. The first time they came, we spoke in a very powerful language with Ogbunigwe. The second time they came, they collected water. So I'm talking to you today. Many of these terrorists has fallen.
So, lovely Biafrans, please hold on a little. Hold on a little. We are still coming because we still have maybe 20 minutes more to show some things, because we have to be refreshing memories of our people. We have to be refreshing our people's memory so that
by Abubakar Yunusa, Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, Simon EKPA, has listed 4 steps for the materialization of Biafra independence. EKPA disclosed this on Tuesday through his official account X. He narrated the step-by-step progress recorded so far towards the achievement of the liberation of Biafra. According to him, The Biafra BRGIE government has achieved the first stage despite the slander campaigns by those who do not want Biafra to succeed. He noted that the second stage of Biafra independence through its declaration and advocacy has been 60% successful. EKPA
When we are talking about, there is nothing PM gave 100% in this place. Do you know why? The reason is because he never have mandate. He gave percentage 60%, 70%, 50%, the one that had been restored. He is waiting for mandate. Then you will hear another news where he will tell you the percentage we are. There are ones that will be 99%, there are ones that will be 100% and 80%. When the Biafran, or from the second, when he will have mandate, then we will continue. We will continue from here, please.
stressed that the third stage, which is the recognition of Biafra as an independent state, has been 50% done. BRGIE boss EKPA added that the fourth stage, which is to build and reconcile Biafrans, will soon take off. Here are the 4 steps of Simon EKPA and the government of Biafra to get to Biafra.
The first step to get to Biafra, we told you, he just said it here now, that we don't have mandate. But from the second, when you try your possible best and make it to Finland and give him go ahead. He brought out 4 steps to get to Biafra and what Nigeria is going to see. All these people you are seeing in this place, all these people you see that Orabueze is meeting, Biafran finance minister is meeting Ogechukwu Nkere and Joy Irobi and a lot of people that is making move. ORB said, keep an eye on Biafra. These are the people that is already set their own camera on Biafra to see what is happening, what will happen in Biafran land. We continue to hear it.
Step 1. I have accomplished my first mission. It makes the kidnapping and sale of Mazi Namdi counterproductive and useless for both sellers and buyers. Both parties are on the run. Step 2.
It makes the first achievement is that the arrest of Mazi Namdi Kano, the kidnap of Mazi Namdi Kano, the sale they sold him, the buyer is losing and the seller also lost. Number 1 achievement. And it is very, very good that if you are doing something, you will be bringing that thing you are doing to the public. In the Biafran government, nothing is hidden. They bring the thing open that Nigeria, look at what, see, I will beat you here, and they will come there and beat them. We continue, please. Second
2. My second mission is to declare Biafra out of exile and defend it in the homeland. This we have done 60%. Step 3. My third mission is to work for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. This has also been done 50%. Step 4. My fourth mission is reconstruction, been done 50% recognition of Biafra as an independent state. This has also been done 50%. Step 4. My fourth mission is reconstruction, reconciliation and reintegration of lost Biafrans. This is what is being loaded, he said.
Okay. You hear it? You hear it? So, that is how the news is going, lovely Biafrans. This is how the news is going, and we are trying to call it a day. We are trying to call it a day because it's midnight here. We bring to Biafrans that this is not Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. This is real. This is exactly the people that is fighting for you. You can see their faces. You see how smart they are. All these people are the speakers you have all over the world that is speaking, that is doing a mighty job. These are the members of the lobbies. In case the people that doesn't know, members of the lobbies. These are your speaker. Ndị anyị ji ekwu okwu na mba. These are the people that is fighting for you. Anything we cannot do. God arose dead people to work for Biafra, for your own restoration. And the lovely Biafrans, because of time, we will not go far again. We have to come back tomorrow again. If you have not subscribed to 555 Vision, please try to subscribe and turn on the notification button. Personalize it so that when we are here, you will know. We want to go and talk about another program we are going to do is about Emmanuel Kano, younger brother of Mazen Nnamdi Kano, who say that our prime minister is not a IPOB member, that he cashed out. But the evidences is what we use 1 hour, 14 minutes to prove, down to Washington. Remember, Mazen Nnamdi Kano, before they sold him, it was under negotiation. They sold him. They sold him under negotiation, and the same negotiation is what they are doing. The Nigerian government told them that they have to deny our prime minister in order for them to have their balance, and they agreed to do that. But we know their game. Their game is not interested to us. So Biafrans, this is our message for today. This is our message for this night. We love you, Biafrans. So it's late. It's very late now. Emi Sami, thank you, bro. Thank you, Emi Sami. Thank you, Johnson Michael. Thank you. Okay, every other person, Flora Kubilo, Hamilton Luma, Obasanjo asking Biafra to agitator to stay. Don't mind them. We are gone. We have left them behind. So, Biafra, our topic today is very, very critical for people. Our topic is procrastination is not laziness. That is Nigerian Eye News today concerning Biafra. So good night, lovely Biafran. I love you. I'm very happy serving you people. I love you. Thank you for all the super chat I received today, all the cold water I received today. May Chukwu Ike Abiyama bless you all. You see?